Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome to episode 106. And day 156 pretty soon. But first, let me back up. We got to talk about something because I've just had an idea. And I think it's a good idea. The more I think about it, the more I think it might be a good idea. At first, I was like, I don't know, we could try it. And then I was doing what I normally do right before recording Blueprints, which is sitting down and reading a new clue. 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 Now, I have had interest in kings, rooks, chessboards, castle idiot, swap the king with the rook. I even went to the room, the chess room, down the elevator, and moved the king and the rook around. But I didn't do... So, I was going to show you as soon as I get into my inventory, but it's not going. It's going really slow. So, I have the rook power. And I'm pretty sure there are powers. I don't remember all of the powers down there because the only ones I think I've had are the knight and the rook. But I'm pretty sure there's a power related to every chess piece you find in the house. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Okay, let me continue what I was saying. I'm pretty sure there is a power related with every chess piece in the game, meaning pawn, rook, knight, bishop, queen, king. Meaning all of the pieces of chess. I think I need to go down there and figure it out because I have the rook power. If we were to take the king power, would that be swapping the king and the rook? Now, of course, this swapping the king and the rook. The thing that I like about it is that this is a large... Look at this large-ass king. Behind those little platforms, like in the chess room, the little... Behind the stone, those are enormous chess pieces. And in this one, it shows you the enormous castle. The enormous rook. It's got the castle thing here. I don't know. I think it's worth checking out. Long story short, we are going to check it out. But what the fuck is this? Master Simon, imagine my surprise upon arriving at the estate this morning only to discover a second foundation so casually situated among the trees and chirping crickets of the west grounds. Now, I've never professed to be a skilled draftsman. Maybe this is not as unintended a mistake as it appears. There is a chance that this redundant room is part of some greater strategy I cannot fathom, or perhaps more likely, morbid curiosity simply got the better of you. How do you know me so well, Anne Babbage? However, should that curiosity wane and you come to regret your recent decision, this can of repellent will certainly prove useful. Press X in any room in your house to use. Starting tomorrow, this floor plan will be removed from the house and draft pool for 1 week. What the fuck? Did it always say house and draft pool? Because now I want to repel... My immediate thought is that if it works on... Oh my god. Everything's happening all at once. Oh, I need to breathe. Everything's happening all at once. If it works on foundation, can I try it on entrance hall or antechamber? The other rooms that have always been there? Repellent. Antechamber. Entrance hall. Oh my god, it's all happening all at once. Holy shit. Okay, let's immediately go do that because foundation is still here, which is a problem. Will it remove it forever from my other spot, though, too? I'm so curious. It might just reset it. Like, my thing with Foundation is that my memory is that it is a rare room, and you are given the chance to draft it exactly one time. And when you do, it's there forever. Technically, I have drafted it twice. I just have to say. It says Foundation drafted one time. That's not true. I drafted it out here, too. Foundation has been removed from the draft pool for 1 week. And house? It just says draft pool. Oh, my God. Has it always said that? Draft pool and house? I'm so happy. 1, I'm so fucking relieved. 2, I'm so happy that they have a plan for it. I feel so taken care of. Does that make sense? Like, the fact that I had a worry that I had really fucked something up by putting Foundation out there, that I had completely ruined the save file. But, of course, as we kind of thought maybe or hoped, they have taken care of us in terms of the devs have thought of everything, and they've taken care of us. You can't soft lock yourself out there. And Babbage has an in-game... Oh, I didn't read it. Shit. I didn't screenshot it. And Babbage has an in-game note that says, hey, in case this was an accident, here, let me help you out. That's amazing. That's so amazing. Okay. Back to the game and the task at hand, which has a message from daycare. Okay, good. Whew. Nothing bad. Always got to check those. Okay. We can officially move on to to this run, to this day. And now we have a brand new goal. Day 156. We want to get to to rank 8. Draft blue rooms that I haven't drafted other places. So we probably don't want to draft a ton down here. But we also want to draft 1 of every chess piece so that I can solve and switch powers. So, let's do it. That means Din has a pawn, I believe. It's been forever since we've done this. This is crazy. Yeah, pawn. Okay. We need office, throne, study, and her ladyship's chamber are the really difficult ones. The other ones we can pretty much get just by... Study is good. Study is great. We did study already in rank 8, so choosing it here is really excellent because it means we get queen. And we get a gem, which is fine. And a key, apparently, which is great. I wasn't expecting that. And, okay, that's 2. So office and throne are now the tough ones. We don't have a lot of keys. So we can take this. I'd like to do dining room and conference room pretty quickly because they are very common. I'll do conference room for now, and we'll save the other one for later. So we currently have, let's just double check our work. So currently we have pawn, we have queen. And that's it. Conference room doesn't have anything? No? Okay. It's been forever since I've looked at these chess pieces. Holy shit. Garage I would like to save until we get it out there. Unfortunately. Could take spare green room. It's not a blue room, though. It used to be a blue room. So I kind of still want to draft it out there. But I think it's probably a very low priority for drafting all the way out in rank 8. It's not a blue room, but it was at one point, you know? And that should count for something. That means they probably wrote a memo for it. I don't know if I'll find the memo, but they wrote a memo for it. We also need coat check, I just realized, to get to the right place. To get the key card. We could also just go all the way out here, this way. All the way out to rank 8 by just going up the western file. None of these connect. That sucks. Observatory we've already taken. I guess we'll take it. That's dead end room, so we don't want Draxus, I don't think. We gain the ability to redraw, though. I'm not a fan of any of this. We might just take Great Hall and leave it because I don't really want to deal with it. Yeah, we don't want to waste gems, and we don't really want to... We'll take Great Hall, and we're not even going to go. So, let's go back down to baseline. Oh boy, what an interesting start to this episode. What an interesting start to this episode. We're not trapped by Foundation, which is a huge piece of information. We also need to think about chess pieces for the first time in my life. For the first time in a long time. Drawing room we've already taken. It costs a gem, but it's fine. Gets us the ability to redraw. We've already put it in rank 8 is what I should say. I'm saying taken, but that's what I mean. Redraw. Break room we've put out there, and we could definitely use the keys. We need coat check. We need like a couple keys. And maybe a throne room or something. And then we can go to Foundation. And we should probably not wait too long to make that happen. So 5 plus 13, 13. So 26, 31. Total flipped is 13. 23 minus 1 is 22. Flipped is 22. Minus 1, 21. Flipped is 12. Minus 1, 11. Flipped is 11. Thing of Beauty. Got a couple keys from it. I do want to take security pretty quickly. But Geist Bedroom here is probably better for the ability to redraw. And we're going to go see if we can't get coat check in the corner where we can redraw. Thanks to the rook. I'm going to... Fuck, we take Gallery here. That's fine. Gallery is a weird one. We're probably going to have to do something to make it more... I think it's currently still very rare. We're eventually going to have to make it less rare just to put it on rank 8, even though we've already solved it. Okay, so we really need coat check. Conservatory would be great, but I think we need coat check so we can go to Foundation. We've got gems. We've got what we need. Just give me coat check. Just give me coat check. Please. Please. I'll use a star. That's fine. I'll also take kitchen here. Oy vey, oy vey. I'll use a star. God damn it. We literally have to get coat check to go out. I don't understand. This is not going to work if we don't get coat check. I could go unlock rooms from Great Hall. This gives me the ability to redraw a ton of times. But we're still kind of in a dead end. Okay, this is weird. Weird. All right, let's go to Great Hall. We have 3 keys, which is not enough, but maybe we can make this work. I need a locker room with my conference room to just spread a bunch of keys. Okay, I think we should do the end room first because that's the room that has a guaranteed this is the key that has a guaranteed chance to give us a new room. I didn't even think about treasure trove, the fact that we hadn't done it yet today. I think we probably just reroll a couple times here, right? I would like to do treasure trove, don't get me wrong here, but I need... Parlor's good. Parlor gives us more rerolls at the cost of... more rerolls with gems and the ability to draft a new room. Okay, so let's first off just see if we can get this goddamn coat check. Oh. I'm gonna spend all my gems getting it. This is frustrating. This is very frustrating. What are the odds? Come on. Oh my god. This hurts. The only way I get to rank 8 on this run, not the only way, I could just go there, but the main way is by getting coat check. I made the whole strategy around coat check being very gettable. I did absolutely in the last run. Oh, I completely forgot we need to check out our chess pieces. In the last round, I did completely build my strategy around the fact that I could coat check my key card and get it very easily every run. Okay, currently we have neither. We don't have a rook. We don't have a bishop. We do have a knight. Observatory. I think I'm just committed. I think I'm like pot committed here. I'm gonna spend until I have 50 coins and that's it. 50 stars and that's it. Didn't work. Okay. Coat check is more commonly drawn the day after you have checked a new item in it. I checked an old item. Did that break it? Storeroom is a run killer. We're gonna run out of gems. This is nuts. We could tunnel our way all the way to the north. I mean, that's probably the best way to do it at this point. Well, that sucked. We could still go back to Parlor and get a couple more gems, which we should do because I took the wind-up key. You can take it with you? I didn't know that. Maybe it has another use somewhere else in the game. Okay, one of these two has to be false, making the other one true. Only one statement is false, only one statement is true. If this one is false, that's because two statements are true, meaning this one is true. So they switch back and forth. One is false, the other's true. One is true, the other's false. They can't both be true, they can't both be false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. If true, then this cannot also be true, meaning it must be false. Meaning this must also be true. Meaning the gems would be in here. Okay, gems are in white if this is true. If this is false, that would mean the gems are in a box with a true statement. If this is false, then this must be false. It cannot be true. This must be false. Meaning this is true. Meaning the gems are in the white. So they're in here either way. Ooh, we got it, I think. Yep, beautiful. Okay. I kind of missed those. I kind of missed them. Parlor puzzles are fun. I don't know. Maybe it's just the last two ones I've had are really fun. But those are both fun. All right, let's go to rank 8. And let's hope and pray we can get... We've got 7 gems. We've got a chance to get some rooms out here. I don't think I've made the chess puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to tunnel twice more. Drawing room, dining room. Yeah, we're still missing a ton for the chess puzzle. I would love to use this key on rank 8 to get... Like, this run would be a success if all that happened was we unlocked room 8 on rank 8, because that is going to be a tough one to make happen. It requires drafting gallery, which is rare. Okay, so right here. Please be locked. Damn it. Aquarium is technically a blue room, and it goes both ways, which is my favorite. So, this should have, hypothetically, a blue memo in it. Right there. Let's go! This tank contains a red herring. I think this is the tank that... Okay, let's take it a step at a time here. Let's take it a step at a time. We have Aquarium memo. And I think the aquarium drained from its water has an X in front of laundry room, has an X in front of veranda, patio, I don't remember. And then this is actually not in the same tank. So I'm thinking what it's saying is the red herring here would be this room. I think that might be corridor or hallway. And I just now pieced that together. That is, I think, hallway. Maybe? It's got the 2 benches. I think it's hallway. So, I think the red herring is hallway. So with that in mind, let's call this solved. And let's mark it up. And say, when drained, patio. Let me take a look first off. Is it patio? I think it's patio. Patio and laundry room have X's, but hallway does not. It is red herring. Okay. Plus there's the, you know, fish play on words, but I believe that is the solution there. Okay, excellent. We continue on. Beautiful. Okay. Is it patio? Yeah, it's patio. That has the grill. It is locked. I'm going to use key 8. I'm going to do it. I think now's the time to do it. We've got the key. We've had the key so few times in our life. Use the key in the other direction. See if we can get another blue room. Bedroom, closet's fine. I'd kind of like... We have 7 draws. What if we use something that went straight? I probably should not have gotten greedy here, huh? Ballroom, we've already done. Kennel, perfect. Truly perfect. Okay, let's go here first. So... There's a hidden blue memo in this room. Most likely. Yep, there it is. Hell yeah. The elephant belongs in this bin. I mean, I guess we just have to assume that's correct, right? We could do the math again, but room 8 memo, I'm going to call this solved. I don't think there is any potential hidden meaning there. I think that's just correct. To my chagrin, my neighbor's sin is written to fit it all in. Gluttony. Okay. I think we just assume that that's correct. We could go through it and try and solve it, but I don't think that's probably worth it. What the fuck? Whoa. I thought that was blue for a second. I was like, it's blue and it's the exact same thing? It's up here. Sinclair's 4 canine companions are named Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge. No Oxford comma is the weirdest part of this all. This feels just like a lore dump. Unless Hot Sauce is the secret password to the computer. Kennel, memo. I'm not going to count it as solved because I don't know. It could still be a clue. for something. Thoughtless. A dog named Thoughtless is really funny. Which one of you guys is Thoughtless? Probably you, by the way. Look at that blank stare. You're definitely hot sauce. Locked, and I don't have a key. Well, let's see if we can get one. Give me a key. Give me a key. Probably ought to just pick passageway here. Hope it gives me a couple things. Locked. And I just knew it. I just knew it would be locked. Okay. That's the end of that run. Hot sauce, Thoughtless, Carter, and Drawbridge. Why Carter? Okay, we did not get what we needed here in terms of chess pieces, right? There's no way. Didn't get office or throne. Yeah. We'll have to come back and do it another run. I do think we are oh, we should call it a day in room 8. I do think we are given the chance with our blessing. If foundation is gone, then we should go right here, right? Let's do it. We never found our coat check, so it doesn't fucking matter that we don't need to coat check anything. Let's do it. Architect's Hunting Lodge. Because of a trophy room and a kennel, as well as 6 drafting rooms. That's one I've definitely never had before. All right. Let's save and continue. And I think be freed from our foundation problem. Sure as shit hope so. Gone from the house and gone from the outer room. Interesting. More repellent? I didn't screenshot the thing again. God damn it. Do you think this is to allow me to get rid of this room? Or antechamber? I'm more interested in antechamber, I'll be honest with you. They gave me 2 in a row. Weird. Why? Excuse me. Why? Oh my god, I think I just burped into the microphone for the first time ever in 5 years of making videos. I apologize. That came out of nowhere. They gave me an extra repellent. I don't need one today. I got one yesterday. Let's get to antechamber today. It'd be really neat if once you had drafted a room in room 8, its memo just continually reappeared. I didn't know this thing glowed. Interesting. Okay, well, we drafted room 8 out here. It really does not appear to have done anything, but... No, I'm just wondering. Do you think the elephant is right here? Is correct? I'm just nervous that I got it wrong. Because I don't remember what we did. So, let's just solve it real quick. Because if blue memos, which are typed, which I assume have to be correct, if there was some sort of twist where they were incorrect, that would change everything. And I'd hate to assume. The sum of my sin as it is pinned is a number within the room we are in. The sum of my sin. 8 letter. Gluttony. I think it's got to be gluttony. I recommend you think again if I am ever in a bin far from the fin. Okay. I don't even want to... It's fine. We'll put it right there. The first begin, place me within a bin with an in within its sin. Could be mundanity, could be envy. Move you right here. Put you on envy. Oh my god, I keep double clicking it. You won't find my bin in between sin, for I deserve to be in a bin down on the end. Okay, let's put you in mundanity for now. Could be the other one. We spend a minute or 10 lounging in the den. You'll know which bin I'm often in. The den. Lounging. Sloth. Wasting away the entire day. That's correct. God, I've literally already solved this once, and I'm still like, how did you do this again? Okay. I share a trend with my neighbor's sin. A letter and its twin appear in each. I don't remember how we solved this one. Was this avarice and mundanity? The bin I tend to wind up in is near the bend in the tail of the skin. Near the bend. Yeah, we'll put you in lust. And this might be a solution. Can't remember. Listen, I don't care. I don't care that much. I don't care that much. I wonder if I would have gotten confirmation if I was right. We're going to move on. We're going to move on because I have other more pressing, more interesting things that I would like to do than try and worry about that, frankly. Okay. So I think the play here, we don't have a foundation, is we need to try to get to antechamber to use our repellent. And if I can't use it there, that's one thing. I'll use it in entrance hall. If I can't get to the antechamber, maybe I can still get to rank 8 to put some blue rooms there. Our draft pool is a little fucked up because we have put way too many things in. Made way too many things common that really probably shouldn't be. I would say from the corner spots, we are looking for treasure trove, conservatory, office, study, any of the hard chess pieces to get. I think we'll pick study. I'm getting a key here every time. At least these 2 times. Okay. There's coat check. Great. Thanks so much. I think we probably want to get it out. I think we probably want to go towards the corner. God, we're really in a weird spot. The draft pool is all of a sudden really bad. I reset everything, and I don't know that that was smart. It'll be fine. The rarities changing is really making this all kind of complicated. Dining room here is good. I could also try to hold on to it for a while and take spare green room. We'll take spare green room. Shovel. Passageway here feels nice, but then I'm out of gems. I didn't grab the key card, which I probably should have. Patio goes the wrong way. Pantry goes the wrong way. And this is bad. I guess we're using gems. Or constellations, sorry. I guess we're using constellations. Security here is great, but I don't have the thing. So I guess we... Oh, fuck. Okay. I keep forgetting I don't have gems. We'll take break room to get some keys. 1/3 minus 1/3 is 0. Still 0. 6. Oh my god. 21. $63. No, divided by 3. Jesus Christ. 7 squared is 49. Flipped is 94. Plus 5 is 99. Divided by 11 is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. Let's go. It's not as bad as it looks. It did look pretty bad. What a weird run this is going to be. I have to somehow get to antechamber, and I don't have any good rooms or resources. And I don't have a foundation to get me there either. It's like we've reset. It's like we've completely reset the game. We're back to square one. Okay, we've got a pawn. We've got a... I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. We don't need to look at all this stuff right now. Let's go here. 5 keys is good. Gonna need more gems. Laundry room is kind of great when I no longer need money, right? I can just turn stuff into... all my coins into gems when we have study. I think we do it. I think we do it. All of my keys, all of my gems into coins. Coins into gems. We've got study. We can draft as many times as we'd like. We just took a dead end for the cost of being able to draft whatever we want, wherever we want. Okay, so on that note, let's draft right here, because this is the dead end. If I don't draft something good right here, this run is cooked, actually. So what we'll do is we'll do foyer as an early investment in all things, all halls being unlocked, which is really great for Great Hall, because we'll need something that gives us access to the antechamber. We will take a dead end something here so that I can get it out of my draft pool. We'll take Geist Bedroom here. I like that. Gives us some dice, which we won't use for a very long time, but it gets the dead end out of the way. And it helps to have the dice. I guess we could use the dice. You probably wouldn't want to use them first, because you can be limited by the amount of... You can only, like, take 7... You can redraw up to 8 times using gems each time that you're drafting. So it's not like it's infinite per room. It's just 8 times per room. Okay. 42 footsteps, which is not amazing. We are maybe going to want some money for something like a kitchen eventually, but we don't have money, so that's not going to happen at this exact moment. We'll take Pantry. Get it out of the way. It's fine. No reason not to. Gives me a couple coins. Gives me a couple footsteps. 5 keys is still plenty. Courtyard here feels good. I can dig because I have a shovel. I can go up and down the western file. And the middle file. My foundation is gone. Which means I might be able to replace foundation. I'm assuming I'll be able to replace foundation. I hope so. Got a sledgehammer. So then we get to think about where do we want to place it. I would say at this point, we want it in rank 7. And we probably want it, like, right here. Maybe all the way against the left. But probably not. Although it has 3 doors. But when I replace it, am I going to need... I don't even know that you'll... I don't know that they'll allow you to draw it against the western file. Because you need to get behind it to affect the elevator. So my guess is they don't allow you to. So I think where we want to put it is one spot higher than where it used to be. Was it here or here? Shit, now I can't remember. I think we might have kind of had it in a perfect spot. Seven keys, by the way. Which is really cool to think about. I'm going to redraw here. I want something that better... Break room's better there. Okay, we'll go there in a second. Conference room here is fine. I'd like to avoid taking garage until I can get it on the 8th rank if possible. I think that would be really cool to get it out of the way. West Wing Hall would be nice in the future. If I took bedroom closet here, then I've gotten it out of the draft pool. What if we redraw once more? Veranda here is good. Great. I'm trying to fill in every spot. Yeah. We're chilling. We're chilling. As soon as we got 80 study plus 80 gems, things started looking really good. So now the question is more, what rooms do we want to save for rank 8? I'd say garage, because I think that's a difficult one to put there. I'd say if we could get rooms like this out of the way, den and bedroom closet, that would be really nice. Because then, gonna need food. Then I can start drafting them at the start of the run. Kind of same with Pantry. Let's take trophy room and get some more gems. I don't know, man. Did you see that? Did it look like the door was on fire? Kind of looked like the door was on fire in the when I opened it. I don't know if it was a weird reflection or what. Okay. So looking for a scorched sundial, by the way. Let's go up the western file. Here's the ideal thing. West Wing Hall. Perfect. This is rank 5. Then, like, hallway or something related to that to get us to rank one higher. We want to stay on this file. We want to stay on the file. This is 6. We want to get garage. Let's redraw. Secret passage here is not bad. What would we take? Probably something green. Secret passage here is great. We want something that will go north. If we take green, we would probably get... Greenhouse is bad, and I think that might not even be on this side. Morning room is bad. Secret garden works, but that's... We can't take green. Okay, we can't take green. Shops would also probably be bad. Showroom would be fine, and gift shop would be fine, but that's it. Red rooms, we could get chapel or gymnasium, either of which would be great. We might have to take... And chapel solves a chess problem for us, too. So we might have to take red. Let's take red. We want something that we can draft out the... I hope this makes sense, what I'm saying. We want to be able to draft out of the north of this next room. So... we're going to reroll till we get chapel here. Closed exhibit is also fine. Totally. Cool. So that's rank 7. Now, let's see if we can get garage here. Office would also be nice. Let's see if we can get garage here, though. We have a lot of abilities to redraw. I'd love to get garage. Please, please, please. Dining room would also be fine. Garage! Let's go! That's huge. That's a hard one to get in the 8th file. I don't know that I ever have before. And it is blue, and I can check that off the fucking list. Let's go. I just now realized, how do they do this? Because if this door were to open, how do they build the, like, western, northern path? Because it probably, its, like, length would depend on where you drafted it. Do they have a bunch of different versions of the western path? That's a rhetorical question. I'm just talking out loud. I hope it's not in the car. Where's this blue memo? Gotta be a blue memo. Okay, let's find it. Room 1 on rank 8 today. Looking for, is it in the trash? In this little pail? Nope. In the paint can? Nope. Can I step up the step ladder? No. On the shelves here somewhere? Don't see it. Got a little dolly here. Don't see it on the dolly. Is it on the car somewhere? Stuck in the wheel well. God, I really hope it's not locked within this. That would make this a big bummer if I got all the way through drafting this room. And then I didn't have car keys. We could still get them. Huh. Uh-oh. So the only other room I failed at in terms of finding the blue memo was locker room. I'm looking. Locker room, we think it was probably locked behind all of the keys, but we could be wrong. I really tried to search, though. Here. It could be in the car. I think that's definitely possible. Inside of this trash can. Damn it. Okay. This is bad. This is very bad. All right, let's leave. Nothing could be as bad as accidentally soft locking myself by getting foundation in the wrong spot. So it's all fine compared to that. Let's redraw. We're going to try to go for rank 8 from where we are. The way to do that could be Parlor. We also need to draft some other rooms. I think we redraw. I think we're looking for something with... boiler room's not bad. Is there power in here? No, damn it. I was gonna say we could power a garage. Okay, let's get a new one here. Laboratory we've done. Attic we've done. Clock tower we've done. Walk-in closet we have not. I think we take it. There's a chance it gives us car keys too. I don't know that it's a good chance. Oh, I thought those were car keys. Telescope. A gem. Aha! Very easy. Her ladyship Claire Epson was laid to rest on the 11th of June, 1983. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Why would I need this information? I don't know. This is the walk-in closet memo? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's literally right there on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, Ryan. Is that the day she died or the day she was buried? Sounds to me like the day she was buried. I can't think of any reason I would need to know that. A combination lock or something? I think we've got all the safes unlocked. I don't know. Oh, boiler room does not go the direction I thought it did. I thought it went east. It did not. Okay, we're gonna do... Oh, how should I do this? I have a shovel. We're gonna go down here and dig first. We need to head to the east. We may eventually want a kitchen. I think I could probably just draft from the south right here, trying to go east. Vestibule works here. Boudoir also works and gives us footsteps. We'll go boudoir and a gem. Okay. Plenty of keys. So we're really just chilling here. I would love... Aquarium we've done already. Aquarium's fun. Let's do aquarium. I keep thinking we're gonna get garage car keys. And we keep not doing it. Let's go north. I don't want any of these. I want something that goes straight. I don't want any of these. I want something that goes straight. I think I want something that 100% goes straight here. Please don't lock me out of this. Dining room is fine. I would have loved to get that in the in rank 8 so that I can stop trying to hold on to it. Right now, dining room is very commonplace. I think it is commonplace, and so I get it a lot in my drafting pool, and I'm like, no, don't take it right now because you can put it in draft 8 later, or rank 8 later. Okay. Pantry is perfect. Let's get Pantry, and we can get it off the fucking list. It goes the right direction. Let's do it. I can change the rarity back to I never want to see this room again. Assuming I can find a blue memo. Which is the problem, because sometimes I can't. Oh, there it is. There is a letter missing. Is this a reference to? No. Okay. No, it's not. It can't be, right? I was going to say, is this a reference to our original Photoshop document, which I have called Please God. Okay, this one. There's a spot that's empty. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. But I don't think it references that. I think it references the what do we call it? This? The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters. 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. I have 7 letters read, right? I have 7 red letters. No, do I have 8? 1, 2, 3. No, I only have 7, right? Yeah. I have every one but the one that has the number 3 on it. According to my notes. Okay, so let's go ahead and screenshot this. There is a letter missing. It's a quotation. Pantry memo. And we're going to make some notes on this one because it's a little interesting. It is in quotations. Who's being quoted here? Who is being quoted? From what? References the 8 red letters. I'm missing number 3. Or something else. Save. It could be referencing something else. There's a letter missing. Letter could mean letter. Letter could mean, you know, letter of the alphabet. Letter could mean a million things. Either way, Pantry has been checked off the list. Din, we have not done yet, which is excellent. I'd love to do this right now. I'd love to get Din out of the way. It's a very commonplace room that I want to take in like rank 1. Excellent. Car keys. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, it's all going well. Okay. We need a blue memo. Some of them I feel like have not been that difficult to find, and then some of them are pretty easy. The sin associated with this room is often associated with one's use of time. That's solved. Right? I mean, that's just sloth. We know that. I'm putting solved on some of these memos as a way of saying, I don't think you need to look at this one anymore. But, and the ones that don't say solved are sort of like still open to having more work done on them, maybe. Not necessarily, but maybe. Sloth from the room 8 puzzle. I'm pretty sure it's just that simple. We'll save it. And we will go next. I think we can also solve the chest puzzle in today. We have 75 bedroom closet. This is perfect. I would love to get rid of this room. We have 75 gems and more opportunities to keep drafting. So, hopefully, we could... Right there. Easy. Closet was one of the original 46 rooms of Mount Holly. Is that like a months are slightly longer than days? Kind of situation? Isn't that kind of obvious? As opposed to these things, as opposed to all these extra rooms. Where is it? Did I go past it? There it is. Very modest recessed space used for storage. This particular closet is favored by the junior members of the staff who utilize it to stash away assorted articles and knickknacks whose proper place in the estate is yet unknown to them. I don't know. I mean, I guess I probably shouldn't even look twice at this. Hilariously, this feels so obvious to me that I am not going to mark it as solved. Despite the fact that I probably should. Because I am confused. If a thing is so obvious that it feels confusing why anyone would write it down, does that make it suspicious? The minute I draft this room, I know that information about it. Right? So why... Tell me that. I don't know. They're probably like, why did you go through the fucking trouble to draft it out here, Ryan? Okay, we need to go look at garage, but before we do that, I want to take stock because I can draft rooms on the way back. We currently have, in terms of swapping king and rook, we have a pawn. We do not have... Did we get observatory? We did get observatory. Okay. So we have a pawn. We have a knight. We have a... we do not have a bishop. Did we get nook, vault, conservatory, or clock tower? No conservatory. No nook. No vault. No clock tower. We don't have a bishop, a rook. We still need a king. Okay, so we are missing 3 things. Oh, no. I closed myself off from antechamber. I didn't even think about it. When I took bedroom closet, I closed myself off from antechamber. Okay, we're gonna have to try it in entrance hall then, which is something. We can probably get a repellent in the future, but that is a little bit of a bummer. We're gonna look for office. Oh, that's so weird. Dang it, I can't believe I forgot that we were going for antechamber. Throne room counts as a king. So that solves that. Now I'm questioning myself. Yeah, the king is the one. Okay, yeah. King, that's correct. That's the king. We got the north door of antechamber unlocked, despite the fact that I closed myself off. So that's king done. We need bishop and we need rook. All we need is a chapel. That's pretty easy. Clock tower is rook. So yeah, let's do it. That's fine. Need a bishop. Good item up here? No item. There's the rook. Okay. So we need chapel, rumpus room, or attic. Let's go to aquarium and draft from there. I went the wrong way. Looking for a sundial, by the way. In case you thought, I had forgotten. I'm still looking for a sundial. Does anything happen to this when you drain the water? That's just bedroom, right? That's the... Yeah, it's just bedroom. I'm going to put on the list that we should drain aquarium. Look at bedroom again. Because, and the reason I'm doing that is this. We were told that this tank had one red herring. This was not the red herring. This was not the red herring. This was the red herring. If this is a red herring, then this would also be a red herring, right? If it doesn't have anything going on. This one did have something going on. It pointed to the bookcase. Does that mean there was also a clue? I find it more likely there would be a clue here rather than not if they were so quick to call the other one a red herring. I don't know. Okay, we need either office here or... Security lets us keep drawing, which I really like because I want to go try security or Swansong SHS and see what happens. View the estate inventory. Compass and a paper crown. Swansong HSS does something. Swansong SHS does not do something. However, could the clue still be related to other people's three initials? Let's go ahead and look at the family tree. Just Mary Epson. BTS. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Or no, Baron is not his fucking name. Do we try like Marion Marigold? Swansong. M. Marigold. Epson. Epson is... Oh, this is interesting. She took the last name Epson rather than Sinclair, which was her mother's name. I don't know. I almost said maiden name, but I don't know that her ladyship ever changed her last name. Do any of my mom's passports have actual names on them? No. Marigold is just the pin name, right? I'm like 99% sure it is. I think in the room 46, it's Marigold, though, that has my mom's head missing. Let's try. Swansong MEM. Try Swansong MM. I just kind of wanted SHS and HSS to be clues of some sort, but I don't know that they are. And if they are, I'm barking up the wrong tree. All right, well. Can still draft right here, and we need to get a chapel, rumpus, etc. Chapel, rumpus, or attic in order to get a bishop. There's the bishop. Done. Perfect. I can still draft here. I don't know that I need to, but... Powered laboratory. We can see if we can power anything weird here. But it's dead ends all the way anyways, so we don't need to. Should just pick a room that gives us a benefit for tomorrow, like mail room would have been smart. We want keycard in coat check. Otherwise, I could get something from showroom and put it in coat check. I do love Lost and Found. Treasure trove. That's perfect, actually. Can't hurt us to get an extra treasure trove for the day. It's the one thing we haven't done yet today. Hell yeah, brother. Do I need this money? No, I do not. Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay, got a screenshot. One step at a time here. We're going to screenshot this, and then we are going to go back to garage, and then we are going to go outside and solve the chess puzzle and see if swapping the king and the rook won't do anything for us. This is box 27, I think. Box 27. Let's see what memo 27 says. The true treasure of the trove is in the house. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, but I'm happy that we're getting more memos about the true treasure of the house, because true treasure of the trove, because I like looking at them. Okay, back across to garage, straight across, then straight north. We're doing it. We are doing it. There's a blue memo in this room. supposedly, that I haven't found. Is it in the car? It's in the fucking car. The license plate on this car is an acronym. That is confusing. Garage memo. Because the license plate on this car says Swansong without the A or the O. I think that's it. An acronym is not a word with missing letters. What the fuck? Southwest, north, south, north. Go. Okay. I like this. Okay. I like it, and I do not know. Something that starts with S. What is it an acronym for? Is it names? Simon was not so nice. Is it for Cinca? Is it for... Swansong is the password. Swansong. Swans are also my family crest. My mother has a swan necklace. I have that written down. What a game. Is it the names of rooms? Is it the names of items? Shovel? Is it the names of sundial? Is it the names of... What are there 6 of is the other way to think about this. I don't know. We found it, though, which I feel very good about. Collecting the information is one step. Doing something with it is the entire next step. We don't have a foundation, so we just have to get out of here. Meaning, how do we get out of here? It was most of the western file, so let's keep going. We're going to need to find a place to call it a day at the end of this after we have gone to chess. But, in the meantime... Swansong? Wrong way. SWNSNG. Was I wrong about how to get out of here? This way. Yeah, I was. Swansong. Edwin Sinclair. Yenna. Now, hold up. Yenna is a word in Eurasian. Or something. Why do I have written down goodbye Yenna, hello water? Oh boy. Yenna, J-Ari Yenna. Nicholas Key the Fourth. Baron, that's my great grandfather. My great grandfather, I think. Oh boy. Okay. J. Ari Yenna. If I were to just try and tackle this with no information, I would go to the classroom boards. J. Ari Yenna. It's the wrong Ari, but it kind of means future. Oven Navari. Why do I have Yenna circled with question marks towards it? Where is that piece of information from? Is it from... Also, she is wearing a crown, which does, of course, make me think of one thing. Heavy is the crown. Caitlin J.R.E. So, okay, hold up. Arajan, that's right. Arajan tradition means you get your mother's surnames. This person is this person, right? That is the person I'm looking at on this photo. The mother. J.R.E. Where did I find Yenna from? Is it from the Oven Navari? There's a signature here. Is it from the letter? From the grave? The Arajan letter? It's not in my notes for that part of the game, so I don't know why this is denoted in verse. It's my mom. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be boring here. I'm just trying to scroll and make sure. Why do I have notes on this specific word? Yenna. I don't think it is from this. Why do I have this written down? Okay, I'm just gonna have to look through it another time. I can't find it. In my notes, I have written a This is not at all what I was looking for, but M.M.E. Mary Matthew Epson? In my notes, I have written down, let me finish my thought, and then I'll try and figure that out. I have written down first, last word. I have scratched those out, and I have changed that to goodbye, because I think that is one of the words in Arajan that I have learned, is whatever means first, last word. Like Ajlor or something like that. I've combined those all to mean goodbye. Then I have Yenna, Y-E-N-N-A, circled, arrow drawn to it, question mark, question mark, question mark. Then I have first word scratched out to say hello, and then it says water. I have it in a different part of the a different part of my notebook written down Eteries Yenna. Eteries meaning something future Yenna. Let's go very quickly and take a look at our Tomb Erajan letter, because I Lorja is goodbye. Anywhere here, does it say Yenna? I don't think so. Where did I get Yenna from? I wrote it down for some reason. Okay, I'm just going to have to look at it later. Here's the thing in the meantime. Where the fuck is security again? Let's try Swansong MME. 35 footsteps. We have plenty of time to do this. Let's just try it real quick. I don't think this is likely to work, but while I'm chasing down these potential thoughts, I want to be thorough at them, even if they are not good. I think Swansong HSS was probably the end. That was the terminus of the clue of the puzzle. However, I did find someplace my mom's middle name, which is Matthew. So then I know what to guess in terms of, if I were to guess, it would be MME. Okay, let's go solve the chess puzzle. See if that does anything. Joke's on you. You thought, Ryan, you're only doing 2 episodes a week of this game. You're not going to play it hardly at all each week. Here I am, 2-hour episodes every time. Joke's on me is the real fucking problem. I was like, I'm going to save myself a little bit of sanity and do shorter episodes. Do a little bit less blueprints each week. Nah, I didn't do that. I just made the episodes longer. Okay. So. Do chess puzzle. Go back in, find a new place to call it a day. While code checking keycard first. Chess, keycard, call it a day. The 3 C's. Chess, keycard, which starts with a K. Why do I have Yenna written down? I'm gonna write down find Yenna in notes. 19 footsteps. I think we should be fine. Probably. Okay, I need to figure out where all of these were. Clock tower is Rook. Throne room is right beside it, and Den is right beside that, so that's King. And then here. I suppose we could also swap them. Does that work? Castling them this way? Does not appear to work. Can I swap them this way? No? Okay. Very quickly, we have Queen is study, so that's bottom left. We have, it's A1. We have, oh my god, my notes are a mess. Chapel B5. And we have night somewhere. It was security, which is probably like here. There we go. Literally. Can I swap these? Okay. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. So my thought here is, can I swap out? King and Rook? What the fuck? I got to the point right before I did it where I was like, no, this isn't gonna work because it doesn't say Rook right here. You like abandon your power. You're not swapping one power for another. You're abandoning your power and then picking another. And I was like, that's not really swapping. Oh my god. There's a little step here. Where is this? What is this? How do there just keep being puzzles? That's a tomb. That's a tomb for sure. 100%. Tomb with a B. Tomb. These look potentially Arendian in terms of they're all black. They're... What am I looking at here? Oh, those are allowance things. Those are puzzle boxes. What is that? I thought it was a ghost at first. We're in unknown, by the way. It says unknown. Is he sitting on a throne? It kind of looks like it. Is this new music? There's some drums, which I don't know that I've heard before. God damn it. I do not have time for this in the best possible way. I cannot. This one doesn't have one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That one doesn't have one either. There's 8. Of course there are. Of course there's 8. They all have Arendian symbols in the corners. I truly don't have time to do this, but I'm going to. All right. Okay, so what we need to do here is get black into each corner. Oh boy. The way we're gonna do that. First things first, I'm gonna take my headphones off and just listen to the music through some speakers because my head hurts. I was gonna do something else with my day, but here we are. I'm not mad. I am a little shocked. Pink rotates them around you. Done. Not... I thought it was allowance. What? In Ares' court where the king now lays. What? I don't even know what to call this. I don't even know what to call this document. I've screenshotted it, but what do I call it? We're in unknown. In Ares' court where the king now lays. Is Ares' court where we are? Let's just call it unknown. Orange does what again? These go south. Orange goes where? Orange adopts the color. Orange adopts the color that is most surrounding it. So we'll need to make one of them be black. That didn't work. Meaning we, or maybe both of them. Meaning we will need... There you go. We need... 1, 2. I can't have both of these on the same thing. I fucked up. I can't have both of those on the same line. So we need to... That doesn't work. That does, though. Boom. Boom. Got it. Okay. All right. I don't know that I'm going to be able to say anything. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. That time-worn phrase. So I think we're working through a poem or a... We're working through a piece. Time-worn phrase. Pink rotates, purple goes down, orange goes towards whatever it has too much of. Pink rotates. Pink rotates. We need to get the orange one to be black. We're on the chase of something Arindian. I think that's a throne. I think it might be the throne room throne. It's this, that throne is tall. It has mostly decorate, like it's like 2 gold things up the side. 1, 2. This dude looks old. Oh, he's wearing a suit. I thought he was wearing like a robe at first. I mean, he looks old in terms of like he's old. Look at his beard. But he's wearing a suit. I thought it was a robe, like a monk's robes or something at first. And then we have a tomb. Are we in Ares' court? Where the king now lays? As in like where he rests his head? On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Here, we need to push this one down. That will do it. But we also need to push this one somehow to be surrounded. Okay, like that. Then that did it. I didn't even mean to, but we'll take it. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Okay, we're looking at a riddle of sorts. When you say with empty arms, does that mean that I need to have nothing in my inventory? Am I the youth? I'm imagining. Yellow goes up. Okay. Yellow goes up. Orange will adopt what it is surrounded by. We need to make at least one of them black. Then I will put one here, but how do I get this one down? How do I get 2 to the bottom level? Right there. Done, done. Oh my god. I'm solving them kind of on accident. I don't know if these are easier than other kinds, but I'm killing it. Without gifts nor gold, nor mannered charms. That I do not know what that means. I think this means I have to approach with no items, no gold. How the fuck am I supposed to get rid of all my gold? I love this already though, because if this is a puzzle, if this entire game is like you have to change game states in some way, shape, or form, arrive at this place at this time with a ton of this resource, or a ton of this resource, or a ton of this resource. The whole game has been going towards getting more resources. Without, and then this is like, get rid of everything. I mean, it's like, that's emotional, right? Oh, they're supposed to look dusty, I think. They're dusty. That's why they look so muted. Green flips. This goes rotate. This, okay. So we need to turn both orange ones to black. We can do that. Can bring one lower that way. Make that. Boom, boom, boom. Then I need to... This should do it, right? Oh, they're separated by 1. So this should do it. There we go. I can't talk through it, but I can do it. And in sky above, a brilliant sign. An eclipse? We just found out about eclipses. The game just told us that in eclipses appear in the northern sky. How do we make that happen, though? We have no idea. What the fuck is happening? I kind of can't believe this is happening. My head hurts. I don't know. Just solve the puzzle in front of you. Ignore literally everything else. Okay, we need both orange to be black again. This is the one that goes south. We're in trouble. I think we've messed up. I think what we want to do here is... that work? Okay. We either need to bring the orange to these two black pieces, or we need to bring the black pieces to the orange pieces. This brings you 1. Then that doesn't do what I want it to do. Then this yeah, that brings you 2. Okay. We're on to something. Okay. Then that's 4. Now I need to figure out how to get them separated. You gotta keep them separated. That does that, but we gotta get this piece out of the middle. To get the piece out of the middle, I think we need to bring it to the top row, meaning we need to flip, we need to bring down, we need to... I'm a fucking genius. A sullen cross. As 5 stars align. The Southern Cross? Is this memo 5 or memo 6? Shit, I think it was 6. I think I made the wrong note. Is Southern Cross the, Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta fix my notes. I think Southern Cross requires 5 stars. But I'm going to look real quick, and Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. I don't know why you would call it a sullen cross, though. Is that just 5 stars align? Why would you call it sullen? Sullen meaning like depressed, sad, quiet, like sad and quiet? Okay. At least at least 2 of these orange must turn to black. They could change to other colors first if we really wanted them to. This is a hard one because the purples can't currently move up. They need to probably be moved up by flipping them with green. However, to do that, I can't like rotate very well here. I think we might need to do this. To make it green, to flip this up, push that down, to... Gotta get this one out of the middle. Can't be in the middle. That is now... Shit. That is now black, meaning... That is now black, meaning that can be rotated across. This probably needs flipped, pushed down. No, damn it, fuck. If I rotate this, purple comes up here. I rotate it. I need to push it down. I think this works. If I hit this, boom, done. I can't talk about them, but I can solve them. I don't know how to make this. A patient figure. A reckoning great. That I have no idea about. Patient figure? A statue? The most patient statue or figure of all is statue. A reckoning great. A great reckoning? Just the thing I fucking needed in this game was another piece of obscure language that's confusing that I don't know the answer to. Just another thing to puzzle over. Just another piece of confusing language to puzzle over. Yellow does what again? Goes up. Yellow goes up. Okay, so we need to... We're gonna need to flip hardcore to bring gray pieces down. Yellow can go up, which can shove pieces slightly down. But we need to bring yellow down. That's what we need to do. Okay. Now that that is done, do we do it here? I need to have a black piece in this top row because it's what allows me to position the green. So if I were to push this north, I think I should do it here. I flip this right now. I push this one down. I think I might need to have... I think this works. Push it down, rotate. Shit. Rotate this. Rotate. Flip it. So that I can push it down. Flip it. Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Let me work it. Is it worth it? Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse. Oh, my lord. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. I think we've just gotten an answer to how we open the true treasure of the trove. And I think it's this. And I wondered when we walked in, because it's a Arindian location. It's got an Arindian thing on it. This guy's sitting on a throne. In Ares Court, where the king now lays. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Will a youth approach with empty arms? Without gifts nor gold, nor mannered charms. That part I don't understand. Mannered charms? Does that mean mannerisms? What does mannered mean? Is it double meaning? Manner as in mannered house? A timely manner? Mannered charms? M-A-N-N-E-R-E-D definition. I think it just means well-behaved, right? Behaving in a specific way. Okay. It can also mean overly produced or like overly stilted. Okay. We have to come here at the sacred hour with empty arms, nothing in our inventory, in sky above a brilliant sign. In eclipse or is eclipse? How do you make an eclipse happen? I don't fucking know. A sullen cross has 5 stars aligned. Southern Cross? Maybe these two refer to the same thing, though. This one and this one. A patient figure. A reckoning great. That also may mean sit here and wait for a while. Be patient. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. The last king of 8. Were there 8 kings? Or Orenda? Are you the last king? In my headcanon, this is the last king of Orindia. Orindia? He's buried here. Does this stairway stay open? Please, dear God, tell me it stays open, because I don't want to have to do the whole solving the castling again, you know? And more importantly, this shouldn't really have worked. Because in my mind, I still haven't figured out what 6 add 6 tor lore et means. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Maybe it just says castle. Castle idiot. Maybe it means castle idiot. XDXRRT. I don't know. I don't think that's going to stay open, though, because I think... I don't know. I think you have to, I think there's still a chess piece that goes behind that little door. Okay. Oh my god, we haven't repellented. We haven't repellented. I totally forgot. We gotta go upstairs. We got a repellent in the entrance hall. And then we gotta call it a day somewhere else. And we gotta keycard something. I don't know that I'm ever gonna solve this game. Maybe I need to be okay with defeat. I've been recording for a long time and I'm tired. I'm not actually talking this way. I'm just like, maybe it's time to give up. Maybe it's time to just recognize when your opponent is superior. The puzzle maker knows what he's doing, and I don't. And maybe it's time to just give in. The void comes for us all. Maybe we just let it come for us a little earlier here. Is there an eclipse? I don't know what that means. One step at a time. One step at a time. Coat check for keycard. Probably. Yeah. What is happening? Coat check for keycard. What is fucking going on? Repellent in here? Call it a day in coat check? That was one of the places I wanted to try calling it, but it didn't work because of... You cannot use repellent on this room's floor plans. Okay. Doesn't work on entrance hall. Do we try coat checking in the new room? Or not coat checking, you know what I mean. The unknown? You try it. I thought I was going to get some good allowance. Turns out I have to give away all my allowance. And my gems. If you could I'm already sitting here thinking how you would do that. If you could laundry room everything into footsteps and then also... Is that doable? Powered laundry room allows you to do footsteps and gems. Unpowered, you can do keys and gems and coins. So you could get everything to gems. I don't know if you can do powered laundry room as well as unpowered at the same time, though. Basically, when you power laundry room up, I'm not sure if you still get access to the old stuff, too. Just the other day, I was like, wow, this has an Arindian marker on it. That's crazy. Yeah, no fucking shit, Ryan. Yeah, buddy. No crap. Yeah, you got no idea. What is happening? I can't believe this is a thing. I think I'm going to try calling it down here just to see. I mean, can't hurt, right? The underground doesn't tend to work this way, but it would be a huge benefit if I could make this room appear in the outer room, because then I wouldn't have to solve the chess puzzle, which is actually kind of a hard puzzle to solve. Let's call it a day right there. I'm gonna go cry and take a nap at the same time. I think it's mostly cry in a good way. You know what? I can read the rest of that clue from Discord now. Because I said it was for castle. I was asking for clues for castle. Do you think we solved castle? I think we probably did, right? Garden Castle of Tomorrow, it says. Because of the throne room. Should I have tried to go into the throne room? Let me read the rest of the clue from Discord. I see a cat. The next clue. So first clues. I see books with unsolved puzzles. I see a boy sitting in a new blue tent. Check that one. I see a trove of new clues unfold before him. After blue tent, we did get a trove of new clues. A bunch of them. I see a castle solved through discoveries made. I see a destiny yet to be fulfilled. Until the dawn of the following day, we shall have plenty more to say. You just won't see it in spoilery chat. It's Alzara. Their Discord is now acting as my own Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day. I gotta toss in the towel for today, but not for good. I'm exhausted. I love this game. that's going to do it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'll see you very soon in the next video. Bye.